Get this going. Do you believe my mic is on? Done. Try 50. Alright guys, welcome to stream. Alright. Shoot. Completely forgot to turn my motion setting on. It's fine. At least I caught it early in the stream. Should be all good now. It's an earlier stream than normal, but I'm gonna try and make sure that I do get my streams in a little bit earlier, because right now they are quite a little bit late. Maybe it might be a little bit difficult for viewers to tune in if I'm doing it this late. I'm also trying to find one where there's a bunch less people in the gym, so that I can actually, you know, not get interrupted and have the camera track the right person, because otherwise it'll start following other people around the gym, which will be a problem. And as we got arms and legs today, I do want to get some streams where I'm doing chest, because I feel like I'm not really doing much chest in my streams. Also, repping a hoodie today. It's getting a lot colder because of winter and things like that. So, I do want to do some. Do you want to wear some better clothing? Not trying to get sick and ruin the grind. And I'm also not trying to just be hella uncomfortable in the cold. Birthday's coming up. Do you want to get some different gym clothes? I feel like I'm wearing a lot of the same clothes. The weight is going up though, so doing good in that aspect. Okay, we can drop. What was it? 50. Go down to 45. We keep going. Empty gym I lost was a nice feeling. Everyone knows that feeling. It's an empty gym, you walk in, it's a nice ass feeling. I always hate when I come in at this time and the cleaners are here. Not because the cleaners themselves, they're chilling, they're fine. It's just often every time I come in, they're always on the stage, exact stage. I don't know how, because I came in an hour earlier this time. So it's like they're fucking tracking when I come in, man. So I came in an hour earlier this time, and for some reason they were here and still at the exact stage where they're about to mop, right where I want to work out. Because every time I need to use the cables, and I'm doing this exact freaking exercise every time. Are we tracking ghosts over here? Come on. So yeah, every single time I need to go over to this exact spot for this exact exercise, and for some reason on that exact day, on that exact time that I do this exact workout, every time they are just about to, or I've just mopped this area. So then I have to fucking walk over it to do the exercise and stuff. Honestly, I know how bad that is because I work in a restaurant myself, so obviously you got to mop and clean all that sort of stuff. And it is annoying, obviously, when people step over what you've just mopped. So I feel it in my soul. I'm just like, I'm so bad and guilty when I have to step over to do the workout. But then I also know, in the restaurant, obviously, you can't help when people walk over, your stuff. So you just have to let it go. It's like, you've done your part, you've mopped, you've done your job. Whatever happens after, unfortunate. So we've already done this exercise now. We've got to move over to the dumbbells. For chest, we are going to be hitting that second rack pretty soon. We're able to rep 28 for 12 or so. Sometimes 13 here and there, depends on the energy levels and things like that. But yeah, so definitely going to push the 30s soon. Next few workouts, probably. Which will feel nice, it's always nice. It's literally going from top row to bottom row, it's like the upgrade there, so that's going to be dope. All other exercises, we're going up in weight. I do want to for shoulders because I've seen me be on the same weight for quite a while on the side delts, the flies, like this. I want to try and go up in that, but every time I keep going up, it's like a really awkward difference in weight. It's like I find the other weight like decent to do, but then if I go up, it's too hard. So it's like an awkward stage that I'm at, but I need to try and get that one up. Otherwise, everything seems to be going up pretty nicely. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Calories are good. We're hitting around 4K calories a day on most days. Here and there are a little bit of, mishaps. A bit of a bit less on the calories some days, but trying to maintain that 4K calories a day. Progressively, go up in weight, and then eventually cut down again. So yeah, I am trying to bulk towards 90, but seeing how, sort of like bulky I'm getting already at 70 or 70 something. I don't know, 90 might be crazy. I might try it. I'm definitely going above 75. I've done 75 before. So I'm definitely going above 75. I'm going to be going, I think the minimum I'm going to be going for is like at least like the 80 somethings. So, be tuned for that. I'm going to look pretty chunky, but the cut's going to be diabolical. It's going to be awesome. Just give me 2 seconds for this, guys. Just double checking. Alright, anyways. Wow. So much less to bring now when I'm moving around. Because I decided to start actually just bring my water, phone, and the tripod and stuff, instead of the power bank as well. Because the power bank I'm only in situationally using. Like when it gets low, yeah, it's nice it's there, but every time I'm not really using it, it's just something extra to carry around. It's a little bit annoying. Anyways, we've got the weighted curls, I think they're called. We'll try and use that. Do that. We'll see how much we can do on 26. Because I've forgotten if I use 24s or 26s for these. So I need to double check. I need to be way more careful because the way I'm just lugging these weights around, sometimes it gets awfully close to landing on my phone, which is gonna be a mad cost if I do that. Anyways, within a few days, the 16 Plus is gonna be arriving. I'm gonna have to use the new mic, which will be awesome, and the audio will be a lot better than it has been. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. So in a few here, we'll hit the next set. I think happiest thing, the thing I'm most happy for right now is honestly my deadlifts, because I haven't been able to rep 100 or even close to it, really ever. So the fact that I'm getting very close to that is awesome, to be honest. Never been able to do that. I have always wanted and dreamt of hitting like a 200 plus kg deadlift, and right now I think we could, if I tried and had all the little XP boosts, had a day off of gym, so I'm fully rested, and I did it first thing in the workout, didn't do like a whole workout before it. I had maybe pre-workout, definite good amount of sleep, but I had all of those little XP boosters, little helpers in hitting a max. I think I probably pushed 150 right now, so that's pretty close to like that dream of 200 plus. So it's pretty nice. Hopefully by the end of 2026 I'll be able to push that 200 plus. That'll be dope, to be honest. For my chest press, the goal for 2026, I'd say if we're pushing around 30 right now, I want to say by the end of 2026, because remember, it does get harder and harder, I think a reasonable goal might be like, it's a whole year, I'm gonna say 42 kg chest press by then 2026. I think that'll be a reasonable, modest goal. I think it's reasonable enough. Alright, We've had enough rest. Let's go for it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, pretty good. Definitely going to stick on the 26s, not 24s. If I was able to rep that 14, obviously I did have a bit more rest than I might usually have, but I was able to stick that for 14. I think we shouldn't be going down in weight, you know. The next set's going to be diabolical. I think I'm going to drop quite a bit of reps on the second one. So I did fuck up. Not fuck up in a bad way, but I mean, like, you know, I went pretty hard on that set, so I think second set's going to be a bit scuffed, but we'll see how much I can get. And we can start thinking about maybe upping the weight. We'll have to see though. I think you always do, like, especially winter-wise, I think you definitely do feel colder when you come into the gym, especially with all the weights and dumbbells. Cold as fuck to the touch. I feel like once you're actually going, you're actually, you know, doing your sets, you're actually, you know, lifting and whatnot, even if it's cardio, your body sort of warms up and you sort of start to ignore the cold. But if you're sort of just sitting there, because there have been times where you're just talking to friends, you're just, you know, maybe having a conversation with someone, and you do have a long conversation, the cold does start to hit you, because you're not doing anything, you're just sitting there getting cold, and also the aircon and shit don't help. So I know aircon's good for a gym, because obviously, you know, people are lifting, people are sweating, it makes sense. But in the winter, shit just hits you like a truck. And we also got fans over here, they're blowing air. I don't think they even turn it off in the winter as well. So it's rough, but as long as you're doing something, as long as you're lifting, you're doing your sets, you'll be fine, if I'm honest. Tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can get an IRL like stream. Maybe grab some food with Rick or something. We'll see what we can do. I definitely do want to do some sort of birthday stream. See what I can get planned for that. My birthday is 11th of January, so it's gonna be a Sunday. I managed to get work off for the day, so I just swapped my shift with someone else, so I'm gonna be doing a Wednesday instead of Sunday, because I was originally actually working on my birthday, but managed to get it swapped. So yeah, that's ideal. Now I can get something done on my birthday. That'll be pretty dope. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm listening to forgetting the song from Tangled right now, I think. It's actually dope, can't lie. Seven, 8, 9, 11. Alright, I haven't got time to rest, I've got to drop. '20s. I always imagine when I'm dumping the weight down, can you imagine that lands on your finger or some shit? So GG's right there. I'm gonna help you listen to what I'm listening to right now. Don't know if you guys will hear it. Where's my microphone? Come on. Kinda dope. Hope you guys can hear that. I feel like everyone has a different approach to their calories and what they eat when they go gym. You know, some people prefer food. Some people will do anything to get those calories in. Some people eat a bunch of junk food like Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kremes, all sorts of stuff like that. Some people will eat really clean, you know, rice, chicken, all that stuff. I feel like people who are shorter, and maybe also women, have a little bit of an easier time because it's like, to hit like the bulk and like maintenance calories and all that is much lower. I can't imagine if I was 6 foot, man. Me bulking 4K calories a day might not even be enough, and that's even hard to hit, to be honest, especially leanly. So while being 6 foot is like, you know, awesome and stuff, I guess it does have its downfall of things like that. You know, maintenance calories being higher means to bulk, you're gonna have to go even higher, maybe like that 5-6K mark calories a day, which is ridiculous. There's basically no way to do that cleanly. You know, that's rough. I have a pretty clean shake. I don't mean like super like clean, but I mean like, you know, it's relatively clean. I could make it cleaner, but it's pretty clean, and it has 1.8K calories. I'm pushing 2 of those a day, so yeah, I'm having a bunch of calories a day just with the shakes. Anything else is like a surplus and extra, but to think that might not even be enough if I was that much taller, crazy. But eating that with food, holy fuck, man. I don't know how you would even do that with food. We're gonna just have to eat everything. You have to be on the fucking diet based on I see, I eat, bro. No, that's it. That's your relationship with food. Just you see, you have to eat it. That's it. Okay, so that's that one arm. We got triceps now. I don't like that bench. So what I'm gonna do, please don't tip over. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and keep my phone and shit over here, because I have a tendency to like just drop the weight wherever the fuck. And I'm honestly like testing luck at this point, whether it falls on my phone or not. So I need to not do that. Anyways, I know I'm out of frame right now. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna grab some weight to warm up. So we're hitting triceps now. Oh. This thing's tracking me at the most weird angle. You know, what might be better actually? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna lower it like this. Better. Alright. Let's grab some weight here. We'll go 16. Yes, actually. I'm talking my t-shirt. Because this exercise definitely is gonna lift my hoodie and shit. I'm not trying to flash everyone. Even though you guys obviously would love to see that. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Do not try this variation of skull crushers at home. Or anywhere, to be honest. This is a man special, this one. Really does kill my triceps though. 8, 9. Oh, 12. I sound like a fucking moan there, what the fuck? Fuck. Damn. That was rough. Let me know, guys. Do you like the closer up angle? Would you prefer it? I just go further back with the camera. You guys watch from a little bit more of a distance. Some legs later. Might see if I can go up in weight actually on legs. Especially with the hamstrings, yeah. I'm gonna try to go up to 55 instead of 50. And also the calves. I'm gonna go up instead of 100, we'll try. Should we try? We'll try 130. Let's try 130. I think that's a reasonably good step up in weight, 130. Yeah, we'll try that for sure. It's gonna be at 2 15s. 2 extra 15s on top of the 100. One each side. Should be good. That's crazy. I think about these times, like when I'm coming out and I'm streaming, no one's really chatting, no one's really saying anything, you know, not too much going on. And I think about how this is the stage which I might get a little bit sad or nostalgic about, you know. The streams when I would come into the gym and not really much would be happening with chat. And that eventually in the future, upon enough, you know, compounded success, upon enough streams, enough dedication, consistency, that when God definitely, not God definitely, when God rewards, the consistency, the dedication, the discipline to it, I think I will genuinely miss these times, when it's very quiet in chat, not too much going on. Of course, I would appreciate, all the, chat booming and everything. That would be awesome. There's nothing I would love more than that right now. But you do think about the other side of the coin. You flip the coin a bit, and you think that these might be finite times. These might be times that I may never get back. So I'm trying my best to enjoy it, rather than think about how much better it could be. Right, let's push again. It's crazy. I started doing these when I was at 12 kgs. And they're very hard to go up in weight because of how intense they really are. I'm now 16, and within the next few sessions, I think pushing 18s for this. Ridiculous, honestly. But how hard of an exercise I'd say this is. Skull crushers really do, I think, humble you a lot of the time. The fact that I can push 18 is pretty nice to me. I'm feeling a bit of that nerve issue on the right arm here. It's called the ulnar nerve. So just need to be careful with that, because that could really set me back. It has set me back before, so just need to be careful with that. So yeah, I think it definitely came from the way the cars just now, but I'll figure it out. I've had enough experience with my injury, or nerve injury at least in the arms, to know when I need to relax, when I need to change things up, or differentiate in exercise, things like that. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it, and don't worry, the progress will continue. Won't be stopped by it, I've had to maneuver around injuries, several times. Eventually, you get your sense of direction on how to, wiggle your way around it, All right, let's go. Yeah. Rough. Can't wait too long because we got to drop. Down to 12s. Really dead-armed me, what the fuck? Did not expect that. Wrong way. My arms are dead. Give me one sec. Just gonna bring you guys back up. Better. Alright. Let's move. Got some more. I don't even know what I actually call them, trouser extensions. Oh wait, never mind. Do you have another exercise over here? My bad. Nice little stretch there. Definitely do 26 for these. Not ready yet. Definitely not ready yet. A minute or two more rest. We'll get back into that. I like to pace around sometimes in the gym. If anyone's in chat, let me know what you're up to, what your plans for the New Year's is. To be honest, I haven't really revised what my plans are for the new year. I really need to get my license. I've been saying that last year as well, throughout the last test. But I have rebooked. I've managed to pull it 3 months earlier now. So now it is January 22nd. So we're pushing a little bit close now to the test. We should be able to ace them. Hopefully I can get that done nice and early in the new year. Then the stream should get definitely better. Definitely get some more content in there. I can definitely smooth out what the streams are going to be like. I can definitely, make the exits and entrances of my streams a lot better. We can start in the car, end in the car type of thing. Extend the gym sessions because we're not relying on bus times and things like that. So it'll be a lot nicer. Especially since the gym I go to allows you to have 3 hours of free parking, as long as you're signed up with the gym, obviously. So that'll be dope. I don't know how it works. Maybe you can when 3 hours is up, that would be funny. But if 3 hours is up, you scan it. Sorry, you come in the gym, you scan it, you go 3 hours. I don't know if you can scan it again, or they would track that or something. I have no idea. But if you can scan it again, I can basically have as much time as I want in the gym with free parking. So that'd be pretty dope if you can do that. If not, 3 hours is still sufficient, decent amount of time to be able to get your workout in and stuff like that. Hey, let's go. You can definitely get. I feel like I pulled something in my shoulder. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I said don't try the exercises. So it's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And clearly, even I can't get a hold on it, even though I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah. Let me come close to you guys. Seven. One of these times when I drop the dumbbell, I'm gonna drop it on my fucking foot. I need to be careful. Another thing that'll be so much nicer when I finally get my license and finally drive is that, honestly, right now, the bus times obviously at night, at these times, obviously, like right now, the times I'm streaming are like, 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4 a.m. So, bus times are really irregular at these times. And the bus that I take specifically to get home and stuff is already fairly unreliable at times. So, being able to just get in the car and go will be much nicer. And it'll be a lot cheaper, honestly. Because yeah, the bus is £3, there and back, and it's just £6, right? But the thing is, first of all, I think it's less in petrol. But second of all, the amount of like, what's the word? Flexibility you get with driving is just much, much nicer, much more convenient, much more time efficient even, to be able to get things done. Than not waiting there for a bus, doing practically nothing, when I could be, I don't know, be already home, drinking a shake, getting creatine, maybe doing some work. It's much more time efficient. Also cheaper, because if I really do miss any of those buses, first of all, I don't even get to choose the time it comes. It could come at a really stupid time. It's like, say I want to be in the gym for 1, and then the bus is at fucking 1:40. So it's stupid. But driving can just fit anyone's schedule, you can go whenever you want, isn't it? But if I do miss one of those buses, not only is it inconvenient to get another one because it's hours later, if I really want to get there at a certain time, I can't compromise, I have to Uber. And Uber is like £10 there, £10 back, £20 just to go to the gym is crazy. And that's without tips. I always want to tip as well, to help out, drivers and stuff like that. Okay, let's go again. My shoulder is aching, like, I hope I don't fucking injure myself. I hope I just pulled something, a little temporary ache or something. I'm fucking lifting my hood as well, extra weight. There we go. Now we've got to drop down to 22. Can't rest yet. Hopefully you guys like the ASMR. I mean, my new mic's gonna have noise cancelling on it, but I probably wouldn't even use it because, I don't know, from what I've heard, a lot of people like the authenticity to the sound. It makes it more real, grunts and stuff. My wrists need to breathe. You don't know what these are? Let me educate you guys a little bit. These are what you call Raklis, and you might see during a certain time of the year a bunch of Indians or Hindus get their wrist filled with these. Like, usually it's a lot more populated. My wrist is a lot more populated than this. I only have 2 right now. But yeah, they definitely fall off and stuff. You're not meant to take them off. They just fall off just naturally and whatnot. Things like that. And if you're decent with it, you might be able to keep them all the way until the next year when you get more. But basically, your sisters sisters and cousin sisters tie it to you. Basically giving you blessings of the year, and you give them like £5 note. Or a £10 note, depends whatever you can handle, you know. It's a little heist they pull off on all the brothers, and then they get rich off it and buy a pack of these for like maybe £5. Both of all your brothers and shit, you'll probably get, I don't know, £60 or more. But basically, religiously, it's them giving you blessings for the year ahead. Learn something new every day. That's that done. Still got more triceps to do if my triceps are not dead enough right now. So I don't know, I call these tricep notch extensions, even though they're probably not called that, but whatever. You know, you can call it the Nutsack 5000. Basically what you're doing, gonna double check chat here. I don't know what it is about this fraying. Like, I don't think like how you use these, they can like fray, you know? Someone's definitely got to be nibbling on these when no one's around. Someone's dedicated job is just fucking nibble at these ropes. There we go. Another set complete. I don't have gym tomorrow. It's my like one rest day a week. So I'll probably be doing a different stream tomorrow. As I said, I do want to try and get a stream with Rick tomorrow. Try go outside, maybe eat some food, dessert, whatever we do. Heck, we might even go to the arcade or something. Get an IRL stream there done before he goes to Cambridge, because he's going to be going to Cambridge from Tuesday to Friday, so I'm going to try get a stream in before that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, definitely no gym stream tomorrow. You know, even I got to rest sometimes, you know. But I'm still going to be working stuff, still going to be editing stuff. But on Tuesday, definitely excited for more deadlifting. See if we can. I don't know if we should attempt a max again so soon, but I definitely want to see how far I can go in reps. I may try rep 100. I'm not sure. We'll see. Last time was 90 and it moved pretty decent. We'll have to see. I definitely need to start using the lifting straps for grip. Right now I'm just relying on my pure grip and like different positions of hands to try and grip the bar. The lifting straps, I might need to recruit that soon. Anyways, this is going to be the last exercise, and then we're going to be going onto legs and actually train some legs. We're moving at a pretty steady pace in the gym. We're going up quite frequently, to be honest, on a lot of different lifts. So within no time, we should be progressing to those high weights. And that'll be awesome. Man, these songs are rough. That's fine. Gotta hydrate. I do realize actually, a lot of the time you guys redeem hydrate. I don't actually hydrate, especially IRL streams, because I can't really see the redeem. So if you do redeem hydrate, just give me a little message, you know, because I don't see it on this chat thing here. I'd be way more active with actually doing the channel point redeems at home, because I can actually see at home. IRL, it's a bit difficult. The setup isn't the best, but it will get better, guys. Definitely looking at a bunch of upgrades for the stream. Mic is coming very soon, especially with the new phone. So the camera will be better, the microphone will be better, and that's going to be at least by this Wednesday. So, well, you know, like 2-3 days type of thing. That'll be awesome, actually. Things are going to be getting more efficient, better. Definitely looking at those upgrades in the future for sure. So you guys only have to deal with this audio for like maybe this stream, the next 2 streams or something like that. Only the next few streams, and we should be upgrading from there. Let me know if the angle's good. I'm not a professional with the angles here. So obviously, I have to go behind the camera to see what it even looks like. Oh shit, I'm moving. Let's drop. And I swear I'm gonna make myself faint one of these sets by accident. That'll be a clip for sure. And life is such an interesting concept. There's so many things you can do to improve yourself. There's so many ways things can get worse. It's just so interesting to me. When you think you've reached the top, or you think you've reached rock bottom, there's always something lower and there's always something higher. You think you're really good, there's always someone better as well. So it's just about pushing as far as you can, being the absolute best version of yourself, as close as you can get to it. That's what you'll be striving for, I think. Like it's genuinely overwhelming to think about how much better and how much more you can improve. And it gives you a sense of worry, to be honest, for the age you are and where you are. It doesn't matter how good you are doing for your age group. You could be 21, doing incredibly well for yourself, and there's still going to be better people doing much more, working harder than you. But that doesn't mean you can't appreciate how far you have come, because you may be always looking ahead, striving forward, looking up, but you sometimes forget to give yourself that self-love. Not too much to the point you're just like glazing yourself, but you want to give yourself that self-love so that you're not just constantly in that state of, I'm nothing, I'm worthless, I should only be at this stage, why am I not here yet, Why didn't I take that opportunity? The best time is always now, the best time is always the present. There's no, like, the thing is that there's the best time you could have been doing something, which is in the past. The second best time is literally right now, Did we drop for that? We did. Okay. Finally, onto legs. Whoa. I kicked the tripod. Let's bring it down. I don't know what the fuck the camera is tracking right now, but let's make sure I'm in frame. No, not that. Warm up. I need to improve my legs. For sure. I think they have been bigger. I'm gonna push, for sure. Really don't like to, when I warm up, I really don't like to, what's it called? I really don't like to burn myself out. So I feel like a lot of people when they're warming up, they tend to burn themselves out on the warm up. And then they can't even lift the actual weight when they get to the real weight. Alright, let's go. That's it. Gosh. Leg is such a weird sensation, honestly. It takes a lot out of you in just such a weird way. Honestly, the way I'm interpreting is like, it's like a stamina game somehow. I'm running out of, like, not stamina, but like, I feel like my breathing really, and my heart rate goes up a lot with legs. I guess it makes sense because it is like a, it's a big muscle group that you're training. I think the biggest muscle group, to be honest. So, and probably like the strongest muscles your body really has, isn't it? Your legs, isn't it? That's why, you know, kicks are obviously way more stronger than punches and things like that. So that's probably why it takes a lot out of you. Why people are able to like faint. Why people are able to like vomit and things like that after doing legs. I vomited after legs before, just training them. I feel like there's a threshold for me. If I go like that step further, like really hard, I end up vomiting, and it's not a great experience because it's a lead up vomit. It's not like an instant vomit. It's like 20 to 30 minutes of feeling sick, and then you vomit, and it's like, fuck, there goes my shake, you know. So legs is so interesting to me, man. Yeah, I don't know. For me, legs, I just don't genuinely enjoy it, but I know it has to be done, so that's why obviously I train. What do I enjoy training the most? Honestly, I'd say back. I enjoy training back the most. I like a lot about back, to be honest. You know, I feel good because I'm generally already strong in the back. Deadlifts I quite enjoy. Lats feel good. I like training forearms too. That's why I do back and forearms on the same day. So I think that's probably my favorite day to do. Arms is okay. I don't like bicep, I like triceps. Chest is decent. I don't mind chest. Chest is pretty good. Shoulders, they're okay. But I think definitely my favorite is back. Which is actually ironic because I never even used to train back. I used to just train arms, shoulders, legs, chest, to be honest. I didn't even used to do back. But the fact is, grown so fast, especially in strength, I don't know, it's cool. My eyes are itching me, but actually reminds me of one time I was at the gym. I was working out and whatnot. What the hell is Siri doing? Alright. Siri just set a reminder for me to go to the gym at 1 p.m. for some reason. Anyways. Just checking, doesn't do that again. But my eyes was itching. What I ended up doing is like rubbing my eye like this. And it just lodged and basically became like extremely blurry in one eye. And I couldn't like move the contact. And I also have astigmatism in my eyes where basically, if you don't know what that is, it's like, you've probably seen it online as like a meme or something where at night, lights become like beams. And it's really bad with driving and things like that. But at night, lights just sort of like have this like edge glow to them. And it can really like interfere like with seeing at night. So obviously it was night when I was at the gym at this time, and I was struggling with bus times because obviously, you know, at this time bus times are irregular. Sometimes don't come, a little unreliable and things like that. So I was sort of like, I was like trying to see out of one eye because obviously I had this contact still working, all good. This one, obviously I don't bring solution or anything like that with me on my contact case. So I was just basically operating off of one eye. And it was a struggle to get home. So that's something that can happen when you get dry contacts. Anyways, let's go. Then we'll drop. Move on to hamstrings. It's still irritating me right now. But that's something I've noticed with like in itchy eyes, like because I also have hay fever, so it also messes with that. The more you rub it, the more it's gonna itch. And the more it's going to irritate. But if you just let it, you know, linger with that itchy feeling for enough time, it'll go away. So but when I was a kid, I didn't know that. So in primary school, for America, I think that's middle school, I basically just kept rubbing my eyes, and we were doing some sort of food class, and I kept rubbing my eyes over and over and over, because it was itching me, and I thought, you know, let me just itch it, let me just keep itching it, and my eye just basically turned purple because of how much I was rubbing it, and that it got that irritated. It got that irritated. Just one sec, guys. If anyone is talking, and my chat isn't updating. I don't want to miss anyone out, you know? Okay, let's move. Eight. I hate legs, man. All right. Let's move. We got more legs to be done. Hamstrings. That's in the right spot. Move the hamstrings. So we are going higher than normal. 55. Did say next session, which was last session. Now I'm going to go higher. So I do want to try higher. I think we can do it. That's the point. Progressive overload. Keep getting higher in weight as much as we can do. As long as we're going up progressively. All right. Let's go. 2, 3. Just got pins and needles in my hands from that somehow. Hit it for 13. Definitely second set, we're going to be cooked. I'll be lucky if I hit 8 over the next set. We'll try. Then we got a drop. give me one moment, guys. JK Fitfine. Oh shit. Appreciate the follow, man. Sorry it wasn't exactly on time, but I am trying to check notifications, stuff like that here and there. It doesn't come up on my little chat feed thing. If you followed, fucking hell. Let me just double check if you actually said anything and it's not updating. Oh, there you go. It says it here. Appreciate the follow, man. It's actually a big coincidence I actually checked the follow only 2 minutes after, because that could have been way after if I didn't check on time. But yeah, appreciate the follow, man. Let me know how you got into the gym, if you go to the gym. Because I understand, like, you know, I do a lot of different things. I do gym, I do reaction videos, I do games here and there. I'm trying to get people to follow for my content, for me, not really just the things that they have in common. Obviously, I don't mind, you know, like, people follow me if they go to the gym. People are going to follow who they like, isn't it? But that's, I feel like, the problem. When you just lock yourself into one subject, people are going to follow just because you do that thing. Like, for example, if you say stream, I don't know, Overwatch or something, I don't know if you know the game, but if you stream just Overwatch over and over and over, you're going to get a fan base, cool, and it might even be quicker than like variety content like me, but the fan base won't be loyal. As soon as you try and do something different, you could try and stream IRL, it's going to completely flop. If you try and stream a different game, you might get some people who are actually loyal, but generally you're not going to do that well if you switch. That's why if I'm already doing everything, I'm only getting loyal viewers, and anyone who unfollows, anyone who doesn't like you know, that I'm doing variety, it's cool for them to unfollow because they weren't going to be loyal in the first place, if you get what I mean. Anyways, appreciate the follow, man. Actually getting close to that 100 follower mark, which is actually really awesome. On Twitch, because I multi-stream. I do Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all at the same time. There's some Gordon Ramsay playing on the TV over here. Strategically, so you can watch TV as you're doing your workout. It's right in front of the treadmills as well. Anyways, next set, let's go. You got 10. Cool. Let me sec, double check. Cool. All right. Next we got calves. To be honest, I do get a decent amount of compliments on my calves, but I think it's just genetics. Some people have blessed genetics with things like calves like that. Don't worry, I didn't forget you guys in comment. I'll just move my stuff first. Vlog style content right now. Now, let me just figure out what I'm gonna do with the angle here. Can you guys see me from here is the question. I think you guys could be able to see me here. Anyways, we're gonna load up the bar. We're gonna be doing 130 instead of the 100 because this is the dodgy plate, I think. I don't mind if it's not. There's a dodgy plate that's really weird to put on. Gonna need a 15 for that side as well. We'll sort that out in a second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We need a 15. Just give me one moment to find a 15. I need two 15s actually. There's one. Got a red one. Not my back. It's a 20. Fuck man, I don't want 20s. Oh fuck's sake, man. My back. Holding these really fucks your back, huh? Lower back's aching. Alright. We got two yellow 15s. Alright. Okay. I've got to get the grabbers out for this. I want to crease the shoes. 130 instead of the usual 100. Go ahead. Definitely hitting the failure point earlier, that's good. Good. Definitely can progress that to 150 pretty soon. Not too bad at all. Anyways, Jay man, what did you do for New Year's, man? What's your goals for New Year's? you got any questions, shoot a message, and I'll answer it the best way I can. Want any advice? Whatever it is. Everyone's going through different stuff in life. Everyone's got their own problems, their own perspective, and own things to deal with. Sometimes we forget that. Very easy to narrow in on the things, in our lives that are really big to us. But it makes you forget that other people have problems that can be much bigger than ours. Like actually, very recently, my uncle passed away. Very close uncle, one of my favorite uncles, passed away. As much as that's crippling and hurtful to me, I think, what about his children and how they feel right now? That's someone's dad, And if you think about it from that perspective, yes, it may hurt, it may be bad for me, but it's 10 times worse for them, And I posted a story on Snapchat, and one of my cousins, literally, it was his dad who passed away, that uncle. He, he gave reactions like fire emoji, to the post. It was like a gym post. And I thought, what is he feeling right now? And I thought, like, yeah, I could bring up. This is an awkward position to sit in. I thought, yeah, I could bring up his uncle. How are you? How are things? How are you coping with this and that? I feel like that's probably everyone's messages to them right now. I feel like the reason he posted that fire emoji, he just wants to get his mind off of his dad passing as much as he can. I feel like the last thing he wants to talk about is that, because that's a big thing in his life right now. It's a big thing everyone's talking about. So I think I'm gonna message back and be any source of help I can in getting his mind away from that subject, because I think that's probably a lot of what he's talking about anyways right now. Let's get this set in. Then we're gonna drop. What should we drop? Should we drop to 100? Drop to 100? Or is that too much for a drop? We'll try it. It makes it simple as well, because I can just take a play off rather than changing plates. Defeats the point of the drop. Then you're storing energy. More time you take. So let's just drop. Alright, let's drop as quick as we can. Boom. Okay. Good. That's it. Session complete. I'm gonna look forward to our rest day tomorrow. But is it really a rest day? Because still have to get my calories in, still have to take creatine, still have to get a stream in. But it's one thing off my plate, I guess. Just want to thank everyone who's here. Doesn't matter if you're not saying anything. Doesn't matter if, you know, you're just chilling, lurking. And I appreciate you being here, watching me. And, you know, it doesn't mean a lot. Appreciate that very much. Especially the follow. Let's bring you guys up a bit. What do I do? I need to get my shoes on, man. I'm gonna sit on this machine. It'll be easier. Get my shoes on. Oh, it's hella cold to the touch. Right now, in the gym. Guess because it's cold. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now is bring you guys over to the spot. If you don't know, the spot where I like to talk after a good session, and you know, I've got to go grab my stuff, pack my stuff up. We got down when I got there by accident. Cool. I'll be back. Just gonna go grab my stuff. Got my bag, my jacket because it's hella cold outside. Intermission. Let me check the weather. Probably terrible. Let's check it out. I'm just pressing just to double check any follows, anything like that. Don't miss anything. Cool. It's -3 outside, so it's cold. And what does it feel like? Feels like -4. Not too bad with the wind. Remember yesterday when I was walking, it felt like -7. So really ridiculous. Even walking for a short time. Let me just come around and double check I don't miss anything. My camera wants to follow me for some reason. I'm just going to turn the tracking off just so So it doesn't. This doesn't start moving all over the place. Gotta hydrate. Gotta keep that going. Keep drinking more water. Especially when you're having creatine, things like that. Definitely need to get some rest off the stream. Super tired. It is 3 a.m. here right now. So definitely pretty late. Obviously, I haven't gone and slept for this. I've just gone straight into it. So yeah, pretty crazy. So we are just going to be talking for the next like 40-ish minutes or something. That's when the bus is in 46 minutes. So gonna talk, chill for a bit. So just let me know what you guys are up to. Any plans or anything like that for the New Year's? And maybe any upcoming events in your guys' life. Just gonna grab my charger. Don't my phone dying or anything. I can chill out with the gym music. I don't need any of that now. You can put in some nice chill music. Go listen to the White Gun music, of course. Listening to Cheerleader. 2 seconds, guys. Yep. Just because every time I switch tabs, I don't want to miss potentially someone saying something in chat. I don't want to miss it because I know that can suck. You know, you say something and then the streamer doesn't see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to get my charger. I actually really like this charger because it's got its own retractable. I'm really like neat. I like to try and like make things neat and simplistic a lot of the time. So I really like it comes with its own like little cable, USB-C, and when you're done with it, it goes straight back in. Magnetizes very nicely there. Don't have to have any extra wires. The reason I have this extra wire is because my second phone here that I use for chat is unfortunately lightning, so I can't use the USB-C, so I have to use this. But eventually I might not even need the wire, which is pretty awesome. And this thing charges things super quick. If any of you like computer nerds are in the chat, 165 watts output from this thing, so pretty crazy. No, not actually 165. No, yeah, it's 165. My bad. It's my thing at home that's 100. This is 165, so it charges hella quickly. I'll put the chat there. So yeah, this is the first stream with an actual hoodie. I'm normally here wearing a t-shirt and chatting to the viewers and things like that. So I actually feel not cold for once, so that's pretty nice. Let me restart the song. I wasn't even listening. You know, super random, but I've just never used the word chili. I never used chili. It seems like a weird word to use. I know a bunch of people use that word, but to say it's cold, honestly, I never knew what the hell chili meant. When they said chili, I thought they meant spice or some shit. I had no clue chili meant cold. Um, it seems like such a weird word to use. I just say cold, but it might just be. And to be honest, I do hear a lot of people in the UK and England using the word chili, so I have no clue. But being Indian, there's a lot of words that I grew up just not knowing really, or we substitute certain words like, you know, if you come from a different culture, you know a different language, maybe you know two languages. I don't know. I only know English and a little bit of Gujarati, which is the language my mom and dad know. They never really taught it to us too well growing up. So there's certain words they would substitute, like let me give you an example. So again, with the chili vibe, I'm talking about the word chili. We substituted the word like spicy with machu or thiku, which basically means in Gujarati, same thing. It means spicy. Um, so we would always grow up saying, you know, machu, this is spicy. That's what that means. Well, this is thiku, things like that. So I didn't even know until maybe like year 9, maybe like 14, 15 years old, what the hell spicy even meant. I just always used thiku and machu because that's what I thought the word was in English. I didn't even know that was Gujarati that they were teaching me. Mr. Achania Spitnika. Hopefully I didn't butcher the name there, but I appreciate the compliment. Hopefully that's from a woman, not a guy, because I do see Mister there, but fair enough. Appreciate the compliment. How you doing, by the way? We've just finished the gym session. We're now just going to be talking for a little bit before the stream's end, and I go ahead home. Gonna grab a shower and grab my shake, drink that. 1.8k calories, crazy. And my creatine. Minoxidil, my hair. I'm using minoxidil. I do have, I think, hair loss in my genetics. Can't lie, but I'm trying to fight it as much as I can. And my brother, he's 31, and it's rough. It's rough. He's definitely sick, but he doesn't care. He doesn't mind the hair loss because he just finds hair like annoying to deal with. So he doesn't really care about it. I do care. I don't want to go bald. My dad's already bald, so rough. If you don't know, minoxidil is like a they prescribe it to if you have like bad hair loss in your genetics, but you can also just sort of buy it from Amazon in like foam form, and you just basically rub it all over your scalp, and on a long enough time period, it will basically start to regrow your hair. There is a shedding phase to it where basically you start to lose hair, but it's basically just the getting rid of the old like weaker hairs, making space for the new resistant hairs. So right now I think I'm in a little bit of the shedding phase. I feel like I am losing a little bit. I was using a lot more before, but I feel like it's sort of slowing down the loss a little bit now, and eventually it'll be regrowing nicely. And I use it on the left side of my beard because I don't know, it's a little bit asymmetrical where the right side of my beard is way thicker than the left, so I'm using on the left side of the beard. Hopefully that doesn't like imbalance it to the other way around, but we have to see. Listen to some tunes, chilling. D6, double check I'm not missing anything. And my legs are wobbly after that workout. Calluses are building up as well. I think especially from deadlifting, things like that. Starts to build the calluses quite nicely. Some people, they wear gloves. They don't really like calluses. To me, I don't mind it. I think it's more of like a manly thing to have calluses and stuff like that from gym. It's chill for me. But some people, you see, they wear gloves and stuff to avoid it. I understand that for girls, they want to have soft hands, things like that. But for a guy, if you're wearing gloves, man, it's a bit sus, you know. I don't know. I think it's a prideful thing, you know, a little. It's not really a scar, but like a little indicator, you know, like I work out type thing. So it's chill. I feel like I do want to get into a little bit of calisthenics. But I just want to do so many different things. I definitely want to get bag working. I definitely want to spar people, stuff like that. So a bunch of different stuff for streams. Got a lot of ideas. But yeah, this gym isn't the only thing I stream. I do stream like a bit of everything. So tune in for that stuff as well. So yeah. If you see where I'm looking over there, my phone for chat is over there. But I have bought lifting straps for deadlifting. I still need to figure out how the hell to use them. If you guys are in chat and you know how to use deadlifting straps for grip, let me know how to use it because I have no freaking clue. I mean, I could try right now how the hell to put this on. I don't really know. Maybe you. That feels weird because there's like some grip thing here. Maybe that's just design, but then there's another grip here. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can even see this. I don't know about the angle, but maybe let me tie it around something. Let me tie it around this. So maybe. So what the fuck this part for though? Logic's not logicking right now. Maybe put your thumb in here and like wrap around like this. Maybe. Let's try it out. Oh, that like sort of did pull my hand towards it, so maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably making a fool of myself right now, but I'll have to watch a wheeler and figure it out. But yeah, this is my ginormous fucking lifting belt. Its screws are loose. You can see there's wobble here. I do need to like screw that in because when I was deadlifting a couple days ago, I put it on and the fucking screw came out. So I had to retrace my steps and I found the screw and I had to like fucking on the go screw it back in with my hand because obviously no, I'm not who's bringing a screwdriver to the gym. So I screwed it in and it worked enough for the deadlifting. It was fine. But ended up managing to do the deadlifting and it was chill. Hit some PRs and yeah, deadlifting's going well to be honest right now. So I'm definitely gonna need to incorporate these soon because my grip is struggling. So I guess right now I'm just giving you a tour of my bag. I've got this little money pouch. This is for work because I'm a waiter and we don't have like tills on the go, so we sort of wear these money pouches and when we're giving change to customers if they want to pay cash, we just give it on the go from our money pouches, which means we have to bring our own money into work to exchange, but we get it back at the end of the shift and things like that, so it's chill. And then obviously these are my trusty wrist wraps. I bring these obviously every time to the gym because I wear them on most workouts, except for my back and forearm day. I try not to wear them because I do want to strengthen wrists, but definitely helps avoid injury on higher weights and things like that, so definitely awesome. And yeah, let's just roll them up. I mean, I can show you how you wear them. So I know how to wear these. So basically, you gotta put your thumb in here. So stretch it down like this. You gotta wrap it around. There is a left and a right, because obviously Grab this one. I might wear it the wrong way around. I have no fucking clue, but it works for me. So you want it to like go like just into a position where look. It literally says right here. I use it on my left hand, so I am doing it wrong. So maybe you don't listen to me, but it's always worked for me the way I do it. Yeah, it says R on it, so I think this is the right one. But I'm using my left hand, so I have no clue. But anyways, the way I do it is it just sort of looks like it flows into the way of wrapping it around. Let me try use on the right and see how the fuck that works. Oh, give me a sec. This one's sticking. Let me try it the right way. Apparently, what the? That seems so stupid. No. Okay, we're at the wrong way around. I think it's better. So you want it to like flow into wrapping around like this, and then you want to wrap it pretty tight as you can for heavier lifts, because this is what's going to stop your wrist going like backwards and shit. So see, if you wrap it like real tight, how it's meant to be done. I don't wrap it this tight though. It basically stops your wrist going too much back, so it's like avoids that like that really bad injury if your wrist goes too back, say on a dumbbell press or something. And if you really want to stop your wrist going back, you can, instead of tying it on your actual wrist, you can tie it on your hand and let it go down your wrist like this and super tight. Basically, you might see people wear it like this. This really makes it hard for your wrist to go back. But when you wear it tight, don't wear it too long. You're going to lose circulation if you're doing it that tight. I don't wear it too tight. I just wear it where it's got some resistance, enough to not give me an injury, you know? And if I start to feel pain, I just wrap it tighter. So yeah, I don't wrap it that tight. I wrap it like this. Pretty chill. It's just a little bit of resistance to the point where it can prevent somewhat of an injury. And I just wear it for all my lifts, regardless of it, you know, it's going to mess up my wrist or not. Except from my back and forearm days, because I don't want to use my forearms and stuff like that. So, S-tier equipment for the gym. Can't lie. Anyways, what else we got in there? Nothing really. I mean, I got my water bottle I normally bring, but that's self-explanatory. Water. So to be honest, I don't know if you can see this, but my zip here for my bag. I got genuinely upset about this because this happened yesterday or something. What? No, wait, you're lying. I broke this yesterday. I have not done anything to it. And now I'm doing it today. As you can see, it just zipped up. It just fucking fixed itself. Overnight, it magically fixed itself. What the fuck? I'm genuinely actually happy about that. The zip works. Yesterday, it wasn't working. And I was so upset. And I searched up a video, how do you fix it? But it was at the gym, and it said you need pliers or some shit. I didn't do that. It magically overnight has fixed itself. Oh. Okay, it broke again. So maybe I do need to do the plier thing. But I don't know how the fuck it... Oh. And now it zipped again. This is... fucking magic zipper over here. I have no clue, but... hopefully it doesn't, like, do that breakage thing again, but... that's actually pretty sick. It, like, somehow fixed itself. Kind of. Dope. Anyways, not gonna lie, I really do like this bag. It is like a good material and stuff. That's why I was generally upset when the fucking zip like broke the other day. It's got pockets like everywhere. Obviously, that's a small one. You've got a big giant one here. You've got one on the outside, the whole giant big one. You've even got pockets on both sides here for shoes. That can go all the way and fit shoes in there, which is dope. You've even got one over here. One of them, I don't know which one. It's not this one, it's the other one. But basically, the other side of it, promise I'm not sponsored. But I just really like this bag. The other one is insulated, so you can put meals in here. Like, this is a full-on gym bag. I don't know, can you guys see that? So I hella like this bag. It was like £80, but honestly, definitely worth it. It's got obviously, you know, your straps and thing to close the bag, and padded thing to hold it as well. And you look badass when you hold it because it's dope. So honestly, S-tier bag, can't lie. What was I looking for? I think I was looking for something. But yeah, dope bag. Gonna double check bus times. Actually, wait, let me just check if anyone followed just in case. Don't wanna miss anything. Nope. Okay. Don't think I'm missing anything here. Good. Make sure no one messaged or anything while I was checking that. Oh sure, I forgot the bus times. Because I don't want to miss my bus because they're super they run very okay, I got 25 more minutes, I'm chilling. But they run super infrequently. Two more seconds. Okay. Anyways, any lurkers you're watching, you know, chat, say hi. Let me know if you guys go to the gym or if you're planning on going to the gym. If you guys want any advice, I've been going to the gym on and off for about, I'd say 3 to 4 years, to be honest. And obviously, with that, I've learned a lot. You're never gonna really start in the best spot. I'd say the best thing in terms of gym and like working out is just starting. You learn the rest on the way. It's just like anything. You know, you're never gonna be the best. You're never gonna be perfect. It's when you start. But as you go, things will fall into place. Things will get better. You start to understand macros. You start to understand calories. You understand, you know, how to train, frequency in training, things about failure. You know, all sorts of stuff. You just learn to perfect the craft as you do it. So it's just like anything in life that you're trying to get better at. You do just naturally get better, better form, all sorts of things like that as you do it. Teach you so much more than just, you know, actually the working out part. Obviously, there's discipline, there's showing up, there's, you know, doing the workout, doing the hard thing. A lot of people avoid the hard thing, and that's why hard things often lead to the biggest rewards in life. You know, if it was easy, it wouldn't be respected. Holy crap. Can you guys even hear me? Is the audio scuffed? Did no one tell me? I feel like this like is getting smothered into the hoodie right there. So when I get this better mic, it'll be a lot better, the audio, guys. So we'll be able to sort that out. Hopefully the audio has been okay. Just let me know if anything like that messes up audio, camera angle, whatever it is, and I'll be sure to sort it out. And there's so many hype moments in the gym, especially going with friends. Is also always awesome. People to bring you up, push you further. There's always a different pace to when you go alone. Obviously, appreciate the times when you go alone, push yourself, do things by yourself. Because if you only go with friends, then you're not really doing it for yourself, But definitely is a nice change of pace and also when you can go with friends or when you do go with friends. Definitely be a nice, pick me up and hype. Especially on those hard days when you don't want to be in the gym, you don't want to go, it's cold, or you're just tired, whatever it is, Definitely want to try a bit more pre-workout. I've never tried pre-workout, aside from like one time with some friends. It felt amazing, can't lie, but I did have a big crash and I felt really sick afterwards. But it was amazing in the actual workout, and I did go really, really hard. So I do want to try pre-workout again at some point, maybe a lower dosage or something like that. But it was great. If you guys aren't on the stream, just make sure you follow so you can keep updated with the streams I do, whatever it may be. I also do have a Discord. If you exclamation mark Discord in the chat, my Discord, Nightbot will show you the Discord and stuff like that. And also, it should be in my bio of any of the platforms you're watching on. And the Discord will also show all of the streams upcoming. Not upcoming, but like when they come up, it will show all of the streams and things like that. Also, I post all my clips on the Discord, social medias, things like that, also all in the bio. You'll be able to see all that sort of stuff. That gym in itself is so overwhelming. There's so many different ways to train, exercises, diet plans, all sorts of different things to be, I guess, optimal. Honestly, I think the most optimal thing is honestly just consistency and keep showing up, keep doing it. You'll get better over time. You'll learn things over time. Even over 4 years, I'm still learning new things, better ways to do things. There's no perfect way to do it, and especially you're not going to get it right the first time you go, So it's hard. But yeah, you will perfect and get better as you do it. Just find something that you can stay consistent to and that works for you. Don't disown other people's advice, and don't just not be afraid to try, but stick to what you can really do. What's gonna work for you, because everyone's different exercises may feel great for other people. Some people may not like it. You may take a liking to certain body part of training, where other people's they hate it. So just like I don't really enjoy training legs, whereas a lot of other people, they love legs. It's their favorite thing to do, and they maybe don't even want to train anything else. But just because you don't like something doesn't mean you don't train it. A lot of people do. I got guys, to be honest, I'd say neglect legs because they don't like it. I don't like legs, but I still train. So you got to train the things you don't like as well. So it is a drag, it is a pain, but at the end of the day, you don't want your body being all lopsided. So just train it, and you'll be good. Got to show all that love to all the parts of your body, Just can't wait for when I get a car and the streams can just be so much more fluent, and they'll be longer, and I'll be able to do a lot more, go to different places, stream, go and stream a lot more with friends, and the cold isn't going to affect things so much, because right now the cold is affecting like basically everything, because of no transport. You know, I can't stream anywhere really outside, and I can't you know, be at all very fluent with what I'm doing, because there's no consistency to timing. Because the buses all run at different times. Sometimes they're not working, sometimes they don't show up, all sorts of things. But you know, streaming, especially also with friends, will be a lot more fluid and consistent when we can hop in a car and it will be warm. You know, see with the you know, hot air and stuff in the car and stuff like that. So it'll be just a lot better, a lot more fluid, and just a lot more fun for you guys as well. So it will bring a lot more opportunity to do different things in streams. Just gonna check bus times again, guys. So I did get an iPhone 16 Plus that I've ordered. Obviously, that's gonna come with the the mic's already here. It's just I'm waiting for 16 Plus, and because my phone currently 14 Pro is it's a Lightning port. It's the phone literally just before they introduced USB-C for iPhones, and because of that, I can't plug in the receiver for the mic that I ordered. It's a very high-end mic, so obviously the microphones will be a lot better in streams and things like that. But it uses USB-C. I tried to use an adapter, like an audio adapter and things like that. I ordered from Amazon, spent like £10 on it, and it didn't work. So it's just a waste of money, unfortunately. And I can't be asked to do a return on it, because you know it's the whole process. You have to like get the box, have to like tape it all that, and go all the way to the post office. It's a long day. It's £10. I'll take the loss, you know. Unfortunate, but yeah. So I ordered an iPhone 16 Plus, and it's on the way. I got it in green, so it'd be interesting to see how that looks in real life. Hopefully it does look good. Rex got 16 Plus in blue, ultramarine, I think you call it, whatever. The green one's called teal. But yeah, I got it in green, so the camera should be better than this one. But it's not a pro model, so it's not gonna be. It doesn't have the lens for zooming, and it doesn't also have like the better flash. But you know, flash, you know, rarely use it. And the zoom, I don't really use it. I use mainly the ultra lens, which the 16 Plus has, so it should be fine for streams, and better, to be honest, in terms of quality and stuff like that. And also the mic will be a lot better, and the USB-C part, well, obviously it has USB-C, so that part will work. I tried on my iPad, but I'm not gonna lug around an iPad for streaming. You know, like my iPad's 13 inches, it's huge, so definitely not bringing that to stream and stuff. But yeah, it should be all good, and you know, expect those upgrades in the near future for streams. Anyways, I'm back on the chat, so I'm just gonna check no one said anything while I checking bus times. I want a better song. Sure. Honestly, trying to find things to talk about at this point. Chat, give me something to talk about here. Now I think I'm out. Don't really know what I'm gonna do for my birthday yet. I need to plan something out. So 11th of January, just coming up pretty soon. Got to see what I can do for it. No real idea, to be honest, right now. Maybe shoot some ideas for what the birthday stream should be. If you guys want it to be, at the house. If you want it to be IRL, like, out and about. I really hope I can pass this driving test 22nd of January. So I really, really want to start streaming with the car and stuff. I think for a fast car, I got a pretty trippy car, I can't lie. I think it's pretty nice. It's a Vauxhall Corsa, limited edition in black and white. It is really nice. It's not super fast or flashy in terms of speed, but it is a nice looking fast car, I'd say. I think my car definitely mugs all the other first cars and things like that. Anyways, within the next 10 minutes, unfortunately, the stream is going to have to come to an end. I do need to get home, do a bunch of stuff, and sleep, finally. The looks I get from streaming and doing things like this. I just saw a fox go past, that's cool. But the looks I get from streaming and doing things like this never gets old because it's so like unheard of, especially in England. I think maybe more in the US it's more normalized and things like that, but in England you never really see this sort of stuff happening, especially where I live. So it is interesting to see all of the reactions and stuff I get from it. Like I remember, Rick and I were walking out of Creams and our mics obviously, glow like a bright green. And some old lady, she was, I think, sitting down at some sort of restaurant and she said, "Are you guys content creating?" It was just so funny. No. It is a blast seeing all sorts of new reactions. All the cars that come past, literally, I don't think there was a single car that wasn't looking at us. The driver. Dangerous. They should keep their eyes on the road, but I guess they can't help it when they see something so different, in a place that doesn't really do anything new. I think the biggest upgrade to the streams is definitely going to be a cameraman, because these angles and checking chat and all those sorts of things it's a pain for me to do when I'm the content, itself, because I can't be going around to the camera and then you guys see nothing for like, a couple of seconds and then I come back around. It's a drag, can't lie. So being able to have a cameraman to be able to let me know everything's all good, running all okay, and angles all good would be awesome. And to move camera angles on the go as well, because I'm not always going to be posted up in one spot. Obviously I'm going to be moving, especially for aerosoft. So yeah. The best I can do for now is, motion tracking, which is what I have. But obviously it's not perfect, then it's going to make mistakes, Never going to be as good as a human, getting the good angles and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. This is a nostalgic song. I think this is like a 2000 Kids song. I think it's by JLS, if you guys know who that group is. It's pretty interesting. I haven't seen anyone come in. I think there are normally some regulars that do come in, quite at this late of time. So maybe it's just too cold for some people to come in at this point, you know? Because there is a drag coming out at this time, very cold, very early in the morning, maybe just after you slept and things like that. So we are grinding when everyone's sleeping. Now when we start the stream, most people are going to sleep, and I'm out here starting my stream in the gym, you know? Isn't it? It's a cool feeling. Let me double check bus times again. Seven minutes. Yep, that's it. I've got to end stream. I definitely don't want to miss this stream. I already miss this bus. I did wait 46 minutes for it, so definitely got to end stream. So I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't really know what. It won't be a gym stream because it's my rest day tomorrow from gym. We'll have to see what we can do. Hopefully it's something IRL. That'd be awesome. See if we can get Rick involved. So yeah, I appreciate everyone coming. I appreciate the follow. Let me double check. JK Fit, fine. Hope I said that right. I appreciate the follow, man. Yeah, that's the only one. So I appreciate the follow. Hopefully you tune into other streams, and I'll see you again. Maybe chat next time. That'd be awesome, man. But appreciate you coming by and, you know, lurking, supporting that way anyway, so appreciate it. And yeah, everyone who's chatted in the stream, things like that. Would be awesome to see, you know, more people chatting, but can't complain. You know, I had a few chatters in the stream and stuff. Yeah, almost at the 100 follower count on Twitch. That'll be awesome to hit soon. But yeah. So that was the stream today, guys. Appreciate you guys all coming by, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I stream, whatever it is, or maybe. I can't even end the stream because I've got to damn log in again. But I appreciate you all coming by. But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming by, and I'll see you guys next time, to be honest. That's it. I'll see you guys next time, and wish you all the best till next time, tomorrow. If you guys are able to come by, that'd be awesome. If not, all good. But yeah, I feel like I'm dragging this now, so I'll see you guys next time. All the best, guys. Take care, and